Here we
Uh,
go.
So would you like to use the existing Google Tag Manager or a new Google Tag Manager?
We can use the same one.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. I hope you know how to create a Google Web Container and a Google Server Container. It's very easy. Just if you want to see, you can just click on here, create account, and let me show you a dummy account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go from scratch. Let's assume we don't have the. Let's assume we don't have the.
Google Tag Manager account.
Yes. So we basically start from scratch.
Yeah, okay, you can choose a new Google account or Google Tag Manager. Okay, from here, this is the home page of Google Tag Manager. So now we will create one web container for browser side tracking, and we have to create another server container for server side tracking. Okay, so first let's create the web container. So create account, click here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Sorry, I just had to change my headphones. So you said
Yeah, it's,
which one container for the browser side and one container for the
yeah,
server side.
yeah,
Okay.
one for browser and another for server.
Yeah.
So
Create
add your
account.
company name. You can add a dummy name here as we are just trying to understand everything. Yeah, test web container or test account. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. Test account, and on the container name, just no, no, it's
Web.
okay. Test account, it's okay. Just remove this, and on the container setup, here you can see the container name. You can
Mhm.
add the like test web, like this. Yeah,
Okay.
this is for web container, and select web.
Yep. Let me move you to.
Yeah, now select web and then create.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, this is better.
Yeah,
Okay, now we go to web.
web and then select create. If you want to change your country, you can change, but it doesn't matter. Okay, now
Okay.
click yes on the right side. Okay, so we have successfully created a web container, and it will help us to track the browser side tracking. And we also need a container for server side tracking. So let's create another for server side. Now close this box and now go to admin. Here you can see admin section. Yeah, from here uh, you can see two sections, one for account and another for container. So we will create another container under this container section, not account. Okay, so click here, plus icon. Yeah, then same add test server and select server.
Yep.
Okay, then click create. Okay, now you can close this. We will be here later. Now
Mm-hmm.
switch this to test server to web container. Here you can see test server. Click here.
Test server
Yeah,
here.
the name of the account. Yeah. Now select test web. We will do the server side tracking later, but first let's do the browser side tracking accurately. Okay.
Okay.
So this is our Google Tag Manager web container, and we can integrate Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics, Google Ads conversion tracking, Microsoft Ads tracking, everything from here. And Google Tag Manager will help us to integrate uh, those tracking related things and codes instead of adding multiple code on the backend of our website. Like we will have to only add one a small piece of code. You already know that the GTM code, and then we don't have to add multiple code like Facebook pixel code and GA4 code and Google Ads code. We can add those code on this Google Tag Manager instead of website backend. So in this case, Google Tag Manager will help us a lot. So let's do the Facebook pixel setup first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have to go to Event Manager, and if you want to create a fresh pixel, I think you already know how to create. Just create
Yep.
from the left side. The left side, click on plus icon, connect data source. There you can see connect data source from the left side, plus icon.
Connect data source.
Here you can see after the Y on the left side of your screen. Yeah,
Oh, got
connect
it.
data source. This one. Yeah. Okay. Now we will select web and then click next, and you can add a test pixel like this. Yeah. Then click create. Okay. uh, Now you can close this. We don't need anything from here as we are using tag manager, so we will directly use the Google tag manager tag template. So as we have the Google tag manager tag template, then we don't need to add any code on the website backend for Facebook pixel. Google Tag
Right.
Manager already optimized the tag for Facebook Pixel code. So we just need the base code like the this code last number is 420. You can copy this from the settings. Here you can see the settings. Yeah, from here you can see the dataset ID. Just copy this one. Okay. Now go back to Google Tag Manager. Okay, and then go to variable section. Here you can see on the left side you can see the variables. Okay. If you think that you have to use the same thing multiple time on your tracking related things, you can create a constant variable. So in this case, we will use the Facebook Pixel ID multiple time for multiple events like purchase, lead, schedule. So we can create a constant variable so that we can use this multiple time. We don't need to copy and paste this every time. So let's create a constant variable from the right side here. Then user defined variables. Click new and select here. Yeah, click here. Okay. Now scroll down and find out the constant. Here you can see the constant. This one. Yeah, select this and paste the value like pixel id and name this variable like Facebook pixel id. Here you can see untitled variable. Here you can see on this.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, just name this so that we can remember this letter, that this is a constant Facebook pixel id, so that we don't have to copy and paste it multiple times. Okay. Now go to text section. Here you can see tags on the left side. Okay, from here click new and tag configuration. And now we have to find out the Facebook pixel tag template from the Google Tag Manager community gallery. They already added the base code of the Facebook pixel on the backend of the Google Tag Manager. So right now we just have to add this small pixel ID, not the whole thing of Facebook pixel code. Uh, just from the community template gallery, here you can see community template gallery on the first line. Click here. Yeah, click here and search Facebook pixel. Yeah, on the search box, search Facebook pixel. Here you can see Facebook pixel archive. Yeah, this one. Select this one and add to workspace. Click add to workspace. This tag will help us to integrate the Facebook pixel on our website by using the small Facebook pixel ID. So we don't have to add the whole code on the website backend multiple times. Okay, so now here you can see the Facebook pixel ID box. Here we have to find out the variable that we have created. Don't need to add this one. Just search here curly bracket, or from here you can select. Yeah, yeah. From here you can select the metapixel. Okay.
Yep.
Now here you can see the event name. From here we have to choose which kind of event we want to track for Facebook pixel. is it page
Mm,
view or lead or any kind of standard even from the list. Okay, so
mm.
let's first track the page view. The first we have to track the
Page
page
view.
view. Yeah,
Okay.
this one. And scroll down and click on triggering and select all pages because this one should fire on all pages. And now you can rename this tag like untitled tag to name like Facebook pixel configuration tag or Facebook pixel base code like this. Yeah, metapixel base code. Yeah.
Base code. Okay. Do I put this in all
uh,
pages or not?
no, it's okay, all pages, because we will track all the pages for page view event, not a
Yeah.
single one. Yeah, so click
Do
save now.
I need to say page view or no?
Yeah, you can
This.
add page view. Yeah, you can add page view so that you can remember this easily later. Okay, so now we have added the page view event for our funnel, but we haven't connected the Google Tag Manager with our website yet. So we have to connect this. Let's click on the GTM ID. Here you can see the GTM ID on here, GTM T89. No, no, not this one. Here you can,
GTM. This one.
yeah, this, yeah. Click here and copy the first code. Yeah, this one. Copy this one and go back to your funnel and header section. Yeah, head tracking code. Paste this here. Okay. From here you can see if you go back to Google Tag Manager again. Here you can see if you carefully see the Google Tag Manager code, https www.googletagmanager.com/gtm.js. So right now we are using built-in Google Tag Manager code, but when we will use step, we will change this googletagmanager.com. We will use our own custom subdomain. You already know we have verified uh, before this custom subdomain by adding CNAME or a record. So we will change this later, but not right now. Now let's do the browser side tracking first. But we have to change this, otherwise iOS devices or some kind of uh, browser will block our Google Tag Manager code, because they know that Google Tag Manager is a third-party website, not a first-party website. So we have to change this www.google.googletagmanager.com. We will change this using step.io, so that if we integrate the Google Tag Manager on our website backend, no iOS devices or any other browser uh, won't be able to track that we are using a third party tracking tools to track Facebook pixel or other kind of tracking related things. So now close this and save the Google Tag Manager on our funnel.
Yeah.
Close
Do I do
this.
the body script as well?
No, it's not mandatory and we don't need this. You can go back to funnel and save this.
Okay. Do I press
No,
submit?
no, no. First save
Yeah.
this. We haven't saved this. Yeah. After saving, now go to Google Tag Manager and then you can click free preview. If you see that everything is working from the preview, then you can click submit. Okay, so
Okay.
now let's see the Google Tag Manager is connected or not. Just copy the funnel URL here. You have to add HTTPS. Okay, now click connect. I think you have to copy the correct one. Just open from preview. Here you can see on go high level preview. Yeah, copy from here with HTTPS. Exactly this one, and close this one and reopen this. Close this box and go to the previous tab. No, no, you can completely close this tab and open again from preview. Yeah, click on
Okay.
preview and add the new correct URL here. Okay, now click connect. The tag assistant already connected, and we have to install a extension. Let me send you on
Sure.
Okay, let me. It's called Google Tag Assistant Legacy. Could you search this on Google? Google Tag Assistant uh, Legacy. Yeah, this one. Chrome extension. Just
This
add
one.
this. Yeah, this one. Just click here and add to Chrome.
Why does it say this? Like
Uh,
they're taking
it
it
will
down?
update it. It will update it soon, but it's still working. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now go back to the website. Okay. So here you can see tag assistant already connected. It's showing that the right mark. And if you go to the previous tab on the left tab, linking the tag manager, yeah, click continue. Here you can see our metapixel base code fire on the page view. And if you change the page, if you go to the next page, the page view code will fire again. Because we have set this for all page views, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you change this page, the page view will fire again. If you go back to the previous tab, here you can see, I think you have to preview this again. You just change the URL, not like this. You can go back to the website again and let me show you. Go back to the website and from here take any action like yes or no, and then go back to the next step.
So complete the whole thing.
No, no. Wait. Go back from here and go to the first URL that you open from the preview.
This is the first one.
Okay, I think this one, and let me see the GTM
Um,
preview again. Here you can see the blinking tab. Yeah, okay, it's connected. So two times, and if you go to the
Next
website
page.
again, yeah, next page. If the page reload or change, no, 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 not like this. You have to do this. Yeah, from here. Lots of question here.
Yeah.
Okay, now click submit. Okay, the page change, and if you go to the Google Tag Manager preview section, yeah, blinking tab, yeah,
Mhm.
the
This should work. However, right now the calendar redirect on the type form is wrong, so it's taken me to the wrong URL. This should actually be step 2.
okay, I think this is the reason, but it will work if you change the URL like this on all every page. The page will fire. Okay,
Yeah.
so successfully we have set up the page view. And if you want to see from event manager, go to event manager and see the test event. You will see the page view. Yeah, from test event you can check that the page view will work. Just you can
Right.
open here. Yeah, we can test this in two methods. One is from there, like if you open from this box, or another one is from just open the test event uh, section on your screen and then open from Google Tag Manager preview. This is the second method. Okay.
Okay, so I can check it from Facebook, I can check it from Google Tag Manager.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
yeah. You can check from both side. Now go to events. There you can see Facebook Events Manager.
Yep, I'll just copy this. Um, I will copy this URL, put it into here.
Yeah, and go back to events again. Facebook Event Manager. 1 minute. Go to the URL that you have and open. Click here and click the metapixel. No pixel. Okay. Click the extension that we just added. Here you can see this one. Then click done. Then click enable. Okay. Now refresh this page. Check. Okay, the Google Tag Manager is not there. So I think the Google Tag Manager. Okay, 1 minute. Is this the Google Tag Manager that we have added? Last number is FDB. Can you check? Yes, this one. So this one already connected. I think it's a bug of Facebook Event Manager. You can reload this page. We should see the Event Manager here. You can reload this. Okay, click on Event Manager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, open this like this and go back to the Google Tag Manager, and we can try with the second method. Okay, copy. You already have the URL copied. Just click on preview again. From here, click on preview, and yeah, I think this is the URL. Just click connect. Yeah, here you can see, we can see the pixel ID. It's working. uh, I think this is the pixel that we have added, 420. You can see from event manager now. Yeah, here you can see the page view event is working fine.
Mm.
We are getting this from browser side. So now let's set up this from server side and deduplicate this. Then we will go for the next event that you want to track. Is this sound good?
Okay. Yep, that sounds good.
And it will help you to understand every event easily.
Yes, yep.
Yeah, yeah. So we have added the page view already. Now let's do this for server side. To do this server side, we need help of Google Analytics 4. To do this for server side tracking, we need help for Google Tag Manager. Okay, you can close this box and go to the Google Tag Manager web container again. Yeah, from here we have to add a Google Analytics tag. Click here on new, click tag configuration. Yeah, now click Google tag. There you can see Google tag. We have to add the Google Analytics for base code here. So right now we can use a mm, test GA4 ID to set up the server side. From here you can see the tag ID. You can add a test GA4 ID like G and hyphen, then add 10 random code.
Okay, G, A.
G, no, no, only G, not A. Then here you can see an example of GA4 ID. G
Yep.
hyphen, yeah, then add a random 10 number. Yeah,
One,
make
two,
sure 10.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, now copy this one from here. Copy this one and click on plus icon, and let's create another uh, constant variable as we will use this later. So from here you can see the plus icon, or go to variable section. No, you can go to variable section and first create the ID like Facebook pixel we did before. Same thing. From here select and constant variable, constant. Yeah. Now paste this one and name this like SSGA4 ID. SSGA4 ID. I mean server side GA4 ID, so that we can remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now click save. This dummy GA4 ID will help us to use the GA4 for the server side tracking, and we can use this dummy GA4. And for the real GA4 that we will track for our website, we have to create another real GA4 ID. Like click here new and click again variable configuration. Now go to constant. Okay. From this box, we have to add the real GA4 ID, I mean the data stream ID from Google Analytics. Do we have an existing Google Analytics account?
Yes.
Okay, go to Google Analytics. close this. Okay, from the left side, click on gear icon. Here you can see the settings icon on admin section. Yeah, click here and then select property and then data collection. Data stream. Click here, data stream. Okay, this is our GA4 data stream. Click here and copy this measurement ID. Here you can see the measurement ID, not stream ID. Yeah, this one. Copy this and go back to Google Tag Manager. And
Mhm.
this one is our real GA4 ID, and it will this ID will help us to send all the events to our real GA4 account. And the server side GA4 ID will help us to track the server side tracking. It will use as a dummy GA4 ID. Does it make
Why
sense?
do why do we need a dummy one? Why can't we use the real one?
Yeah. There is a problem with Google Tag Manager tracking. It was uh, like 1 year ago, it was working fine with the same server side and same real J4 ID. But nowadays, it is counting lots of problem if you use the same J4 ID. I mean the real J4 ID. So all the marketers find out this way that this is working fine if we use a dummy J4 ID instead of real J4 ID for server side tracking. So we are separating the J4, one for server side and another for real J4 tracking. So it won't
Mhm.
show us any error on our real J4 in the future. But 1 year ago, everything was fine using the real J4 ID. We can use the same tag for server side and J4. But nowadays, everyone using this method, and also I.
Right. Okay. So if we use the fake one, how do we how do we track that data in GA4 if we're
Yeah,
using a fake one?
the, the dummy one will send the data from server side to our Facebook event manager. It won't store this on any GA4. But the real one will send all the event data on our real GA4 ID. So you
Okay.
can ignore the dummy one. This is only for dummy purpose.
So all of the real data, is that only coming through the web?
No, no. If you want to set up for server and browser both side, you can do this, or you can use only browser side. For GA4, we don't need actually server side tracking. It's not mandatory and it's not very required. Okay. For
Oh,
GA4 tracking, it's okay to set up only browser side or only server side. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Now name this like real GA4 ID so that we can remember this that this one real GA4. Yeah. Then click save. Okay. Now go to text section from the left side. Yeah. Now click new and then configure the Google tag. Yeah. Click
This
here.
one?
Yeah, this one. And now find out the SSJ4 ID. You can click on plus icon, or I can show you a shortcut. Just go to the box, like remove everything from box, and type two curly bracket. Yeah. Now here you can see the GA4 and all the listed here. Yeah, this one.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Okay, now click triggering and select all pages. Okay, now you can rename the tag that GA4 SSGA4 base code like this. Base code mean for page view. It is for all pages. Yeah,
Oh, okay, got it.
yeah. Save. Okay, so this one will help us to send the data to our Facebook server side. I mean the from server side, and we have to create another G4 configuration tag for our real one. Okay, you can duplicate this one SSG4. No, no, you can duplicate the same one. Just click here. No, no, no. Just click the name of the SSG4 base code. Yeah, click here, and on the right side here you can see three dot. and copy this, just click copy. Okay,
Done.
yeah, this one is the copy, yeah. You can add a real here, real GA4 base code, and change the ID from here, SSGA4 ID to real GA4. uh, yeah, this one. Now click save. So now here you can see three tag we have: one for Facebook pixel browser side, another for Facebook server side SSGA4 tag, and another for real GA4, I mean the real GA4 tracking. Okay, does it make
Mm.
sense? And now,
Yes.
if we create a new tag for Facebook browser side lead event, we have to duplicate the same uh, event for real GA4 and server side.
We have to duplicate it for real.
And
Okay.
the server side. Let's do this now. Now we have to track the lead event, right?
Submit application.
Submit application. Okay. Let's create a new tag for Facebook Pixel and select submit application as a select Facebook Pixel. We already have this. Here you can see custom. Close this. Here you can see
Yeah.
Facebook Pixel. Yeah, this one. And now type curly bracket and you will find the metapixel ID easily. Yeah, this one. And now for standard to select the submit application. Okay, and now we have to trigger this when we want to trigger this event as a submit application. Now show me your final URL from the
Yep. Okay. If they land here, submit
yeah,
application.
open this from the preview. Here you can see the preview icon. Yeah, so if someone visit this page, they have to fill out the form accurately and they have to be qualified, right?
Yep. So from this page, they have to fill out in the form. If they
Okay,
are qualified, they will be redirected to this page here. If they are
okay.
not
So,
qualified, they
so
come here.
only qualified people will visit this page. Otherwise, they will
Yes.
visit another page, right?
Yes,
Okay,
correct. So
okay,
only
okay. I
qualified people are.
understand. Okay. So go to the URL that you have opened. This one. Okay. So we can see here. You can see we can see that after the URL we have a keyword like step 2. You can change this as you want, but right now we can see that this one step 2 after the URL, and this is a unique URL for qualified people, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is a unique URL. The context here is that sometimes we will do a split test, and then
Okay.
the URL will be changed. So, for example, step 2
Yeah.
dash
Okay.
1 dash
Yeah.
2
Okay.
dash
So
3.
if you do this, then we have to copy the portion of this URL again. Let me show you. Go back to the URL and copy this only step 2. Just step 2. Copy this. Only step 2. We don't need to copy full URL. Just step 2, and
Yep.
go to Google Tag Manager. Google Tag Manager, and now click here plus icon. We have to create a new trigger. Yeah. Now select trigger configuration, and from here select page view. Yeah, this is not all page view. We will trigger this only when people visit after step 2 included on your URL. So select some page views. There you can see some page views, and from here select instead of GA4 real, select page URL. Yeah, here you can see the page URL, and page URL contains the step 2. I mean, you have copied this one. Yeah,
Yep.
so if
Okay.
the page URL contains step 2, we will trigger this as a submit application. And now you can rename this trigger so that you can remember for what you have added this. Yeah, submit application trigger. Yeah, so that you can remember this easily. Okay, now click save. And if you do the split test in the future, you have to copy the uh, portion of the keyword like step 2-1. You have to copy this, and you have to add this on this condition. Like here you can see plus icon again. on the trigger configuration. You have to do this in the same way. Just click here, trigger configuration, page view, yeah, some page view, and yeah, page view, some page views, and page URL contains the step 2-1, yeah, like this. And you can rename this tag like submit application trigger 2 so that you can remember.
Ah, um,
Yeah, does it
do I
make
need to?
sense?
Yes, but like, why do I need to do it for every single one? When over here it says contains. So if it contains step 2,
Yeah,
I can have the dash, I can have the
yeah,
1.
yeah, yeah, exactly, good idea. You can do this. You can use only one keyword like step 2. That's mean contain step 2. You have the step 2 on both URL, and if you have multiple URL contains step 2, for every
Yes.
URL contains step 2, this tag will fire.
Yeah. Okay. So just to confirm with you,
Yeah, yeah.
disregard
You have to make
changes.
sure that you don't have the step 2 included in other URL where you won't
Hmm.
track the submit application. Just you have to make sure. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is a page view. This should. Okay. That's this is a page view. So just to confirm, with this
Yeah.
setup here, I
Yeah.
can go back and I can change this to -1, -2, -3, and
Yeah. As you
all of these
want.
will be triggered.
Yeah. You have to just make sure that the funnel URL and the Google Tag Manager page view URL is matching. You have to make sure that.
Yep. So
Yeah.
the step 2 just has to match, and whatever
Yeah.
come after that is okay.
It's okay. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
now you can save this, close this. Yeah. Just save this and rename this submit application, Facebook submit application. Add Facebook before the tag or meta, yeah, so that you can remember this tag is for meta or GA4, yeah.
Got
Now click save. Yeah, click save. Okay. So now we have to create a tag again for submit application for GA4 real and SS. Let's create for server side one, and then we can duplicate this immediately. Okay. Select Google Analytics. Yeah. Not Google Tag, Google Analytics right now. Google Tag will only use for one time for the configuration, and then we have to use the event. Yeah, Google Analytics GA4 event. Yes, and then find out the measurement ID like for SS GA4 ID, and now we have to add the event name here like submit application or whatever you want to call this. No, no, no. We have a recommendation from GA4. We should use not capital letter. We have to use small letter for event name for GA4. Like we can, if we see standard GA4 event name, you just search on Google so that you can have an idea. Search on Google standard GA4 event name. We have to follow their event name system. Click the first one. Yeah. No, no. Go back from here and select the second URL. This one. I think this one. Scroll down here, you can see the event name, recommended event name. We can use from here like generate lead and join group purchase, using small letter not capital letter. Here you can see the purchase, the P is small letter not capital. So this is the recommended event name. So we can track this submit application. It's not under the GA4, I think. You
Maybe
can, maybe you
qualify
can
lead.
type this like small letter submit underscore application on Google Analytics box.
I think
Or
we can use this one here, qualify lead.
uh, yes, or you can use generate lead as well if you want,
Okay. Okay, we'll
because
do
you
here.
are you are getting lots of information from visitor on the submit application, right? Like email, name, and others
Yes.
information. So you can use the generate lead. I think this one will suit.
Okay. This is better because
Okay.
Only the qualified leads will come to this page.
Yeah. So every time you set up the Google Analytics, just make sure that you are following their event naming system from this document. You can save this document for later if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Mm. Yeah. So now select triggering and select the submit application trigger that we have. Yeah, this one. And now you can rename the tag like SS submit application tag like this, or qualified lead. It's better to use submit application as we are using submit application for Meta, so we can use this one here. Okay. Uh,
So over
no, no, no.
here, should I
Keep this
change this?
like, you can keep this like this, or you can use submit application, whatever you want.
Okay,
But
let's
use
just
small letter. Yeah, submit application. Just use small letter. Yeah. Now click save. Okay. Now you can duplicate this. Uh, yeah, submit application and click three dot and then copy and rename this really. Yeah, you already got everything.
yeah, and then I change this one.
Yeah, yeah, this one change.
Okay.
But we did this for submit application like server side and real GA4 and also for Facebook. So whenever you will create one tag for Facebook pixel event, you have to make sure that one you have for the server side and another for real GA4 if you want to track the real GA4 data, otherwise not. Okay, so in
Okay.
this case we have the page view and submit application. Now let's test this setup. Just click on preview and open your event manager
Mhm.
as we did test before like this.
Okay, let me go to step 2 because that's when
Yeah, you can go to directly here. No, no, I think you have add test. Without this, you have to add the URL. Step
let's
2
close
directly.
preview.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
connected.
The pixel. Here you can see the submit application we are
Right.
tracking, and only this will track whenever someone visit this page. Okay.
Mhm.
Qualified lead. Okay. Now you
Mhm.
can see from event manager. You will see this coming from event manager. Okay,
Yep.
submit application, but it is
Testing.
only coming from browser side yet because we haven't set up this for server side yet. So if we
Yep.
set up this
Okay.
for server side, we will see the same event from server side and browser side.
Yep.
Got it? Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
let me try to do this.
yeah,
Now I will add the dash at the end, so like dash 1.
yeah, you can try. As this is
Yep.
content step 2, it should fire for as a. Yeah, I think it's will work. Yeah, great.
Yep. So this has fired, the base code has fired, this has
Yeah.
fired, this has fired, submit application for Meta has fired, for server side has fired, and then for GA4 has
Yeah.
fired as well.
Right now you will also see the data on GA4, real GA4 data. You can see if you go to
How do I check
admin.
it?
Yeah, from here you can see the data display. Scroll down
Dash.
little bit, data display. Yeah, here you can see on data display, click on debug view. There you can see debug view. Yeah, so you should see submit application. Can you see?
Yeah, here.
Okay, that's mean our real GA4 is working fine. And for server side, we have to set up the server container. Then it will come from server. Okay.
Mhm.
So would you like me to set up the another event like schedule or another event, or you can do this later? We can go
Yeah,
ahead with server side.
let me add the schedule as well. You just watch. You
Okay,
just
okay.
like
Yeah,
correct
yeah.
me if I have done something
Okay,
wrong. So
that's fine. Okay.
the first thing I'll do is I'll connect the pixel
Yeah.
for the schedule. So I need to go here. I need to
Okay.
select metapixel. I need to make this a schedule.
Schedule. Yeah.
Um, go to the trigger.
Hmm.
Go
And
to
set the
add.
trigger.
Go to page view.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, on some pages, this
Page
should
you.
be URL contains,
Yeah.
and then I need to select this one here. So step 4.
Yeah.
If this contains step 4, then this the schedule will be triggered. So I need to
Trigger.
do
Yeah.
schedule
Schedule.
trigger
Trigger. Yeah.
meta. I need to
You can
press
remove meta. You can use this trigger for other tracking tools. You can remove meta from here, the triggering name.
okay.
Yeah. Because we will use the same trigger for GA4 and server side. So you can remove this one. Click save.
Yep, there we go. Schedule trigger.
Yeah. Now
Okay,
rename this tag.
here I do
Schedule
schedule
tag
meta,
meta. Yeah. Exactly.
schedule tag.
Yeah. Now click save.
Okay, so now it means that the schedule tag for meta has been created. Do I need to
Created.
add a tag here as well, or can I just call it schedule just like I've done here?
Yeah, you can call this like this. It doesn't matter how you name this.
Yep,
Just make sure
just
that the
organization.
event name, how you are calling the event name, it's matter. But the tag
Okay,
name doesn't matter for tracking related things.
okay. Now what I need to do is I need to set it up for
Server side and
the server
another for
side
real. Yeah,
schedule. So I need to go here. I need to click on Google Analytics.
yeah,
Measurement ID needs to be the server side. So this one here.
yeah,
Event name, I can just do schedule.
yeah,
Small to match
yeah,
the formatting.
yeah, yeah.
The triggering, I select schedule trigger.
Schedule. Yeah,
Press save. So now this one is done.
yeah. Now copy this.
Yep, now this one can be copied. Schedule. Uh,
Schedule SS.
this one.
Yeah,
Yep, I can copy this one. I can call this GA4 schedule, and I just need to change this
the
ID,
measurement. Yeah,
measurement ID, and I need to make it
real
real.
one. Yeah,
And
okay.
then I need to preview.
Yeah, you can check the URL now. Step 4.
So step 4,
Yeah,
connect. Okay, it should show up here. This is connected, and I need to check here that the schedule is being
yeah,
fired as well.
yeah, yeah. That's great.
Um,
You can also
so
click enable to see the data here. Yeah, just click enable so that you can see some data here. If you refresh this page, otherwise not. We don't need to check this data from this extension. We can see from debug view, like Google Tag Assistant blinking. Here you can see this one is blinking. Do you know why we are seeing the red icon on the pose? We have added this multiple time on our website, the Google Analytics ID. Because I already said this on our other GTM account. Can you remember?
yeah,
Yeah. So we are using 2 times. That's why it's showing that multiple time.
okay,
You can
okay,
ignore this. Okay.
no worries. So
Testing right. Okay.
let me open this.
Yeah.
Debug, I can see schedule has triggered here,
Yeah.
and I can see schedule has triggered here. Okay,
Yeah.
so now we have the page view, we have submit application, we have the schedule
Yeah.
for the browser side of Facebook. We have the
And
server side with a fake GA4 code,
yeah.
and then we have it
Not
for the real
not
GA4.
triggered yet, server side. Just we have added the tag, but we have to do some work here. And
Okay,
for real GA4, it's already done.
okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
So now we go to server.
Yes, you can go ahead server. Okay, and now from server side tracking, the first thing is you have to click on start setup. There you can see start setup.
Start setup.
Yeah, আমার একটু funny দিতে হয়, let's find it. Okay, from here you can see add container ID. Click here and paste the GTM container ID from the web container. No, you have to open the web container from another tab so that you can copy this easily. Just duplicate this and open the web container. Yeah, from here switch this one web and copy the ID. Here you can see the ID GTM T88. Here you can see in front of you on the GTM blue ID, middle of the screen. Yeah, this one. Just copy this one. Yeah, exactly this one, and go back to here and paste it here. And remove the enable region specific setting. This one, remove. You can remove this one, the tick mark. Yeah. Now click save. Click save, and click again save. Yeah. And now we have to use a paid server to connect our web container with our server container and to send the data to our Facebook event manager from a paid server, not from the Facebook own server. If you Facebook send this data from only from their own server, the Safari and iOS device will block these. They will. You already know that they are blocking the Meta Pixel or Google Analytics like third-party tools. So if we send this data by using a paid tools like step.io or Google Cloud Platform, they can't track this because we'll send this using our own subdomain. Uh, I already show you that we have to create a subdomain on our Step account or whatever you want. You can use step.io or Google Cloud Platform, or another one is called Taggers. You can use, but the step.io is famous one, and this one very great for these server side tracking related things. And you can open the step account right now so that I can show you. Step.io. Just নাসরিন পানি মাঝে বন্ধ করে এখনো বমি আর
Okay, I'm in.
yeah. So we have already one container here. So if you want to try from scratch, you can we can create a dummy container and later we can delete this. Okay. So you can add a test container. And now here you can see container configuration. We have to copy the code from our server container. Go to server container and now click the container ID. Here you can see. Click here. Yeah,
This
click
one?
here. Yeah, just click here. Okay. Now here you can see we have two options: automatically provision tagging and manually provision tagging. If you use Google Cloud in the future for this kind of tracking, this is very advanced thing, and Google Cloud is costly than step.io plan. So I won't recommend you. But if you use Google Cloud in future, you have to use the first one, automatically provision tagging. As we will use step, then we have to use the second one, manually provision tagging. So
Mhm.
copy this and paste this on the step.io.
Do I change the server location?
You can change this, but it doesn't matter a lot for our tracking. You can change this uh, uh, to another country, like your if you have your country, you can choose, or otherwise, yeah. Mm.
Yeah, we run ads in the US, so I'll just make this US.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Now click create
Content.
container. scroll down and click continue pro. You can click continue pro plan. No, you don't have to upgrade this. Scroll down, let me show you. Scroll down.
Here?
No, scroll up and select the 0, the first one. Yeah, then scroll down and click. Yeah, now back to as GTM container. Click here, back to as GTM container. Okay, so now we have created a paid server container, and it will help us to send the data to our event manager, Google Ads, or GA4 if you use server side tracking. This will help us to send the data not from directly any third party site like Meta or GA4 or Google Ads. They will send the data from our own. They will create a dummy server on their server for us for this plan, like 10,000 requests or blah blah. If we upgrade this in the future, and they will send the data from our own subdomain. If we scroll down, here you can see the domain tagging server URL. So this is the dummy server URL. Here you can see they are telling us that we highly recommend to add a custom subdomain for the correct performance of first party cookies and to use step subdomain for testing purpose. So we can use this for testing purpose, but for the accurate tracking and the first party tracking, for first party tracking and server side tracking, we have to add a custom subdomain here. If you click on add
Okay. So we add the custom subdomain to trick Facebook, to trick Google and the other platforms,
yeah,
actually to trick Safari
yeah.
that the business is collecting the data and not Facebook or Google.
Not Facebook. Exactly. You understand this.
Okay, got it.
Accurately, yeah. So if you want to use a custom subdomain, that's mean there is no value for this kind of tracking if you not
Okay.
use custom subdomain, because they will track this that Step is a third party and they will block again. So we have to
Yeah.
make sure that we are using a custom subdomain, and this is mandatory for server side tracking, so that they will understand that the business owner is collecting the data for their business purpose, not a third party tools. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and this is the reason why we should use Step or a paid server. This is the main reason. I think you
Hmm.
understand now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you know how to verify the custom subdomain, or you want me to show you?
Um, that's let's just do it. Yep.
So here you can see gtm.example.com. So before your website, you can add a subdomain like your name or sub or anything for GTM. But I don't recommend you to use GTM, because GTM, this is a simple form of Google Tag Manager.
Yep.
If somehow they block this, I'm not sure, but I will recommend you to use sub or your name you can use.
Okay. What did we? What did you add here?
Yeah.
This too? Sites?
No, I think the go.yal school, this one is your domain right now.
Okay, but what is the custom domain that you made?
I think I made it for sub.go.yal school, I think.
Okay. Okay, so I can just make I can
Different
just
one.
whatever I
Like
want.
you can add your name like Hassan dot uh,
Mhm. Has
go.yal. Okay, yeah, go.realschool.com like this. Okay, and now from here you can choose how you want to verify this, like using CNAME or a record. I think CNAME is great. We have to use only one uh, record, and if you use a record, then click here advanced settings. Here you can see advanced settings. From here you can use a record. If you click here you can see the box use a record instead of CNAME.
I'm confused here.
Yeah, not this one, the second one. Use before use click this box, the gray box. This one. If you select this, you have to add two record, and if you
Mhm.
deselect this, you have to add one record. I think the this one